We are here for round number 2, and my opponent won the die roll and chose to play. And this hand's a little awkward, but I'm going to keep it. So we don't have a red source and an early play, but we are going to draw some. You get to draw a card every single turn. So we'll see if we can draw some cards. Is that a Chief of the Scale that I just drew? So now if I can just draw a basic mountain in the next few turns, we are in... Oh. You draw a card every single turn. See, it's as easy as that. You just draw a card every turn. Just so easy. Morph? Jeskai Wind Scout, eh? Alright, well, let's get this out here. How does that taste? Oh, well, I'll take it. I can't F6 with this and play that. It's super, super lame. Also, lame is what just happened here. Wow. Um... Okay. So now what do I kill? Uh... I think it's the morph, actually. Yeah, I'll just kill that morph. It was a Glacial Stalker. Perfect. And now we can throttle a blocker and hit him for a bunch with this Ascendancy. I don't think killing the Wind Scout's right because it's not a good blocker, and I think we're trying to play the aggressive game. And I could have finished off this War Shrieker, but if this is like first strike guy or something, it's kind of awkward for me. I mean, I do have the throttle, so, but we can always throttle the War Shrieker too. So I don't know. I probably should have killed the War Shrieker. If I finished off the War Shrieker, then I could. Now this turn he has a couple of 2/2s that I can attack into. Yeah, so I definitely misplayed there. Um, oh well. At least we got a Glacial Stalker off the table, so see how he wants to play this turn. He is attacking with both. That is aggressive. Uh, I just take it, I guess. That's real aggressive. Okay. That's a really good card. Huh. See how he wants to block. Just block a token. And now I think that we just play this Krumar here. Yeah. I'm not sure I really like how I've played this game, but we should probably be playing more defensively. Sending everything. This is probably a free Weapon Master. 2, 4, 7, 8. We have 11 points next turn, which is not lethal. I'm just going to block this War Shrieker if this is an attack. If he wants to flip Weapon Master and trade, then that's fine with me. Could also sack Ascendancy. I probably should have left this. Oh wait, I didn't have this token. Never mind. If I had killed the War Shrieker instead of the Glacial Stalker, this would be a much better game for us because he'd just have a couple of random morphs and it just wouldn't be as scary, I think. But we'll live and learn. He's tanking kind of hard on this. Alright, yep, shove here. If he kills this, that's a little awkward for me. It just offers a trade. Okay. Plus and lifelink. So now I can sack Ascendancy and save my Unyielding Krumar. I don't think that's worth it. I think I'd rather have the Ascendancy in play. As much as that sucks. Claws. Sick. So gross. Alright, well, I'm gonna go for the claws for 1. And hopefully he doesn't have the thing to save it. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut the morph. Another stalker. And I think it's too greedy to attack with both, so let's just attack with this. And then I can offer to trade on a double block. That might be a too conservative of an attack, but I have a really good hand. I think I'll win the late game. I just want to get as many things off the table as possible. That was a brutal Jeskai charm. Okay. I will double block. Alright, now how do I play this? I think going for the throttle might be risky. I am just going to cast this. And I'm just going to hold. I don't want to... I mean, I could throw away one of these creatures for 4 points of damage and 2 goblins. I don't want to do that though. We'll just wait. Like, I can build up and just have a big attack at some point. I like having this in play too. It plays around, what's that card called? Flying Crane Technique. And we're at 6, which is conveniently out of Arrow Storm range, which is nice too. If he has a Crater's Claws and another land, I'm dead. But really interested to see how he plays this turn. He is deep in the tank. Sorry if this is a little boring. My opponent's not really doing anything, but I'm sure he has a lot of options to make. Probably very difficult turn to play for my opponent. I might be playing a little too conservatively. I'm not sure. I just don't want to die to random stuff. Okay. Okay. That was really weird. Well, I'm gonna try to throttle. Hopefully that works. I think this is my best play here because if he doesn't have a way to protect the War Shrieker and it dies. No. No. Huh. So the reason I didn't go to combat first and attack before throttling was that if he has Feat of Resistance, I get destroyed. But in retrospect, it was definitely a mistake. Do I value this chief or this ascendancy more? Ascendancy. That's my final answer. We'll see if that's right or not. And another War Shrieker. Mardu Charm. That's a really good one. We'll just play the Scavenger and pass. I don't want to throw stuff away at this stage of the game. He's just going to sit back and pass. Alright, well, we're going to go for the Mardu Charm. Same deal as before, just main phase. 4 damage. Now, I don't think that I want to play either of these in case of something like End Hostilities. Because this is already just like a more than lethal board. Okay. You know, if he plays Hostilities, I can like play Pony back and rebuild or something. Alright, so we're playing against Just Guy. his flyers. Alright, so let's sort things out how there actually are. Let's get our morphs down in the 3 slots. We got some removal spells. Sultai Scavenger. Oh, okay. How do I want to board here? I think Defiant Strike seems good. He has those 3/3s that lets our 2/3s trade up for free. So let's bring in the Defiant Strike. And this guy's a 3/3 first strike. What was the kind of... I think this guy actually might be okay against him, as much as I hate this card. What would be bad against him? Snakeskin? Snakeskin seems real bad. And probably have all those kinds of bounce spells and things, so Snakeskin seems pretty bad. Yeah, so I think I want to stick with this. Try this out for size. I'm gonna try this again. This is like the same hand we kept the first game. Oh, we drew a morph. Not a good one. We drew a morph. Okay. There is a morph on his side as well. I think that we just trade. Like I think that Glacial Stalker is just like I just want to trade. Yeah, it's a Glacial Stalker. That's just so much better for me. Opponent just doesn't have a white source, but here comes the guy, War Shrieker. Oh, Bloodfire, wow, okay. So I want to play Raider Spoils, but it's kind of awkward, so we'll just play this. And now if he kills this with a removal spell, I can Murder's Cut. Now, here's the question. Alright, we'll just try to trade with this guy. And now I can cut. Another War Shrieker, that's super annoying. Another morph too, jeez. Alright, well we'll cut the morph. Another stalker. Now what is my play here? I'm gonna get the scavenger out here, and if I draw a land, I'm just gonna try to trade with one of these guys. And if I draw a land, I can play this with first strike mana up to just eat one of these guys. I mean, here I'm just in trade mode. If he has Jeskai Charm or whatever, feed resistance, sure. I mean, he's had a pretty aggressive draw. But we did draw the land, so. Now he is forced to attack with just this guy. We can't block, but next turn I can play Spoils and provide me with the ability to block both. Or Krumar Bunkin. This is like a riskier play here, but we're just gonna play the Spoils and play D. And then next turn, I can play the Bonkin. If I draw a land too, I can play Bonkin. Yeah, he can't attack, he's just floating out. Oh, Bitter Rev. Huh. I think it's too risky. And I don't want to play this guy face up because if he kills this, then I need to be able to trade. Alright, well, opponent's just floating out, which is awesome. That's not bad. Alright, well, this is the turn where we pull the trigger on this, I guess. Well, I want a mountain. So I'm going to take a mountain for sure. Well, I could also not take a mountain and hope to draw a red source at some point and just take the two creatures. So if I play Chief of the Scale, though, it doesn't... It means he can attack with this thing. So I think that I don't take the Chief. I think I take Mountain Kieran. And I could play Mardu Ascendancy here, but I'd rather keep First Strike mana up. So we're going to play super conservatively. Okay, morph. I wonder what that morph is. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, well we only have 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 lands in play. Hmm. I think we just jam this turn. I don't know what this morph is, but I'm afraid of it. Oh, it might be Mistfire Weaver. This is probably Mistfire Weaver. Okay, well he didn't unmorph. Maybe not. Looks like just a serious flood out. Okay, still not unmorphing. Alright, land is great. So is Mardu Ascendancy or Alabaster Kieran. I think I just play the Kieran. And I'm not willing to attack yet. I just want to play defensively. At least for another turn or two. Leaping Master, okay. What is this? Man. It's really bugging me. Oh, Crater's Claws. Delight. Part of me wants to just go ham and play Mardu Ascendancy, then attack with everything. But I know that that's just bad. Um, but the tokens are all 2/1s because of Raider spoils. So, alright, well, I am going to just attack with, I guess, just this Alabaster Kieran. So if I play Heart Piercer, I don't think that that does anything. I think I want to play Ascendancy and then unmorph this thing at the end of turn. My opponent's still drawing lands, so lucky me. Alright, Bond can unmorph. Alright, there's the land. So we can clause him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can Clarior's clause him for 8. I think that I just attack with everything this turn. I mean, this is just a lot of damage. If there's a Jeskai Charm in his hand, though, that's real bad for me. We'll see. Okay. This is interesting here. I mean, we're hitting him with a lot of we're hitting him for a lot of damage. Okay, Weapon Master, sure. Sure. So, I can sack Ascendancy and keep, like, all my guys alive. Seems like the play. Okay, no reason to pay life. Let's go for the heart piercing rather than the Creator's Claws. Alright. Well, we made it to the finals. Our opponent flooded out again, and this deck's actually a lot better than I thought it was. So it's been actually playing pretty well. So hopefully you'll stick around for the finals, where we can maybe try to win this event with the train wreck.